Today we're here in Port Louis Marina in Grenada, and we're taking a look at the 2011 Alibi 54 Difference. Difference is a semi-custom, high-performance cruising catamaran, designed and built by French multi-hull designer Loïc Goipfert. Boat was built in Thailand, weighs in just under 12 tons. Constructed with unidirectional fiberglass, carbon, and epoxy resin. You can see up here as we come across the side, she's got dual asymmetric carbon fiber dagger boards. You can see just there on the side. We'll get a better look at those when we go on board. Really good looking boat. Let's go take a look around on deck. All right, stepping on board. We've got mechanical spaces for the engine access here just below. We'll take a look at that at the end. You can see here, we used to have, last time I was on board, this boat was equipped with rudder cassettes that allowed daggerboard style rudders so you could raise and lower those. They proved to be problematic for the owners, so they've actually replaced those with fixed rudders. So the boat has sort of conventional fixed rudders down there now, kind of semi-balanced units. Great looking boat. We're gonna go take a walk around the deck here. Just stopping by the helm here really quick. You can see that helm is adjustable. The line coming out the top, we can pull that and move the wheel into any of three positions, either an outboard steering station, so we could use this helm seat out here, or it can be switched down to a lower inboard system, which will allow you to be in and out of the weather, out of the sun, if you would rather prefer to steer from down below there. All right, looking forward here, we can see a little bit more of the daggerboard system here. Those are controlled push button. There's, if we follow this line back, you can see there's an Antal directional line handler there, run with an electric engine. There's push button controls at each helm, so you can actually raise and lower those. Really nice, no problem at all. Looking forward here. The bows actually have sacrificial foam and fiberglass crash boxes. We're not going to see that, but if we looked inside, that's what we'd find. Looking here at the base of this mast, we've got a rotating carbon rig here. So carbon mast, carbon boom. We'll go ahead and take a look out here. Really nice setup on here. And yeah, you can see the tiller there at the back for changing the direction of the mast. So working your way upwind, you're gonna be able to really tune this rig and get it set up properly. The boat's designed to easily exceed wind speed. Really fast sailing boat. Still handles well, really good, nice balanced design, easy to be single-handed or at least short crewed. We can see forward up here. This forward beam is carbon. The sprit there is carbon. Martingale's carbon, all that. Really beautiful setup. And nice dinghy here, nice tender. 10-foot 3D tender with a 15-horse Yamaha Enduro on there. Great setup there, aluminum bottom rib. But you can see here, and there's a video online of this dinghy tender being launched and retrieved through this opening right here behind where it's loaded. It can just slide right down through there. Just allows a nice balanced location for dinghy storage. So rather than keeping it back on a davits on the back, we've got it right up here, out of the way and safe right there. Looking at sail setup here, we've got the self-tacking track right there for the jib. Take a look up here. Just talking about the sail inventory. The boat had a new suit of sails in 2016, all North 3DI sails. You can see that main peeking out a little bit there underneath that sail cover. Full batten, square top main with 3 reef points. Solent has reinforced leech with the UV protection strip. We can see that right there on the furler. Asymmetrical spinnaker with a snuffer or sock set up on there. You can run off that sprit. And there is actually a storm jib in a double ply Dacron, heavy duty storm jib that can be bent on there as well. So going over to crew quarters on this side, we'll take a look in there at the end. But that hatch right there accesses crew quarters, just a small little efficiency cabin there. The boat's always had a professional captain on board, single owner boat, never been chartered. Taking a look at the steering system here again, we've talked about it adjustable. You can adjust the steering position there. It's actually cable and crossbar steering, so it's gonna have a great helm feel. You're really gonna be able to feel what the boat's doing in the water. The boat is equipped with Furuno chart plotters, B&G instruments duplicated at both helms and at the nav station inside. We'll see that when we go in. These teak decks are actually lightweight. They're fairly thin, so they don't add a lot of weight to the boat. They still have a great look to them. One thing on the rigging here, you notice, just looking up, back up the mast here, is the diamond stays here on the mast are all rod rigging, but the forestay and the shrouds are actually high modulus fiber. So those are gonna be lightweight, soft rigging. One thing, if we just peek in here at the gooseneck, you can see we've got a carbon fiber gooseneck there with stainless steel pin going through and also stainless steel fitting on there. So really nice high-tech setup. Really gonna be a fast boat. A lot of fun to sail this. All right, going back to the cockpit again. You can see the lifelines here actually done in high modulus fiber as well. Nice, comfortable outboard seating station here. Little pano of the cockpit. Cockpit was customized. A little extra seating was added and also more storage underneath there. Really cool looking carbon fiber cocktail table out here. Very cool feature. Nice space. It's not huge, the cockpit, but it's plenty of room to relax and enjoy where you're at, for sure. All right, taking a look inside the saloon here. Nice table there, dining table drops down to make, and there's a cushion that'll fill in there, so it makes a big lounging space there, big kind of day bed area. Nice if you're under passage, underway, just to have a nice place to relax and kick back when you're not on watch. Nav station here has a repeat of all the instruments that are at the helms, plus more. We've got stuff there for power management, that sort of thing. Nice fans there set up. This boat actually is equipped with air conditioning. It has the 2 generators actually. It's got a main and a backup. Galley space over here, nice stainless steel countertops, double sink, induction cooktop. There's also, we can see here 2 refrigerators. Open up, see the one here, and then just over on this side, the other side of the stove, there's the next one right over here. So nice space for entertaining. I forgot, there's actually a little top loader. I believe that's like a 2 cubic foot, just like a little drinks fridge right there, which is nice. All right. Taking a look over here, nice storage area just underneath the nav station, but the little secret passageway, if we open this one up, this actually passes through into that forward cabin right there. We'll see that when we go down below on that side. Kind of a cool feature, a little escape hatch. And we'll kind of see why that's necessary as we go down there as well. So kind of a cool spot. All right, one feature I left out from the galley here is if we go down here, underneath the oven space, there's actually a dishwasher. Just being used as storage right now, but kind of another cool feature on this boat. All right, we're gonna step down on the starboard side here. And as soon as we get down here, we see this, this actually has a slider here that'll shut that off so your private space down here. We've got the kind of the master cabin here on this side. So nice, looks like queen size bed, accessible either from the side or from the front. Ventilation, we got hatches here. Looks like it's gonna be pretty good. Nice space. Let's take a little spin around here. Okay, going forward, you can see one of our daggerboard trunks there. These really cool sinks with the bent wood, really a cool feature. Also, if you look here, this shower is really a neat feature. Close that off. We've got kind of the nice artistic kind of a rain head there. On the details here, daggerboard trunks, and you can see we've got a access hatch there if you had to get in there and service those. So that's kind of cool. And then going back forward, got the actual head there, all electric flush, and then there's storage up forward of that. There is a board that goes in there and closes that off, but I think the owners just kind of opened that up and left it that way, just for easy access. Got some nice storage up here, towel storage, lots of tools, spare parts, everything you need there. Keep the boat running. Heading back up into the salon. See, we got these cool carbon fiber railings there on the stairways. Just a really nice setup boat. Let's go take a look over on port side. I guess on our way there, we've got the electrical panel here, split into the 12 volt DC, 24 volt DC on the other side, and also the AC power controls there. Okay, just going down here, taking a look. Just aft, we've got another cabin here. Kind of cool, all the steps, how they did that. Nice little feature there, lots of storage under the bunk. And then storage there behind, fans. Nice hatch here. You're gonna have good lighting and good ventilation in here. Right, just forward of this we go, there's the head there. So again, once we get in here, we can see we've got kind of the cool bent wood sink set up again. Looks great. Lots of storage here. Lots of storage here behind the door, towels and such. And then another cabin here forward. This is the cabin that we were looking into when we were up in the saloon. Had a little secret access hatch. We can see that right up forward there. So if the bathroom was occupied, you could get out in the main cabin that way. Also, there's access on deck right there through the hatch. Forward of this is actually where that crew quarters is that we saw mentioned when we were outside. We'll go back and take a look at that here in a bit. Just going back up into the main saloon. Good visibility from here. Lots of windows, lots of light. Really good setup. All right, we're just taking a look down here in the mechanical spaces here down the engine room. And we've got some nice Volvo engines in here. The boat was originally built with hybrid electric sail drives, and they had some problems with that system. They replaced the engines with Volvo Penta diesels, and subsequently there's been a recall on those engines. So these engines are actually brand new. They've got about 150 hours on them, and they're looking pretty clean down there. Looks good. A little bit of water down at the very bottom. I think that's a rainwater leak coming in through this hatch. But not bad. Really good looking, basically clean engine room. Really clean engines. Obviously they're brand new, but everything looks to be in great shape. We're taking a look up forward here in the mechanical spaces. You can see we've got life raft storage here, some spare lines, that sort of thing going on this side. Over on the other side, let's pop across here. Over on this side, we've got the chain locker and windlass set up. It's a 24 volt windlass, so Going to be pretty strong. You're going to have good power off of that. Remote control there, so nice, easy anchoring situation. And also I saw a windlass control back at the helm on, I believe, starboard side. So you can actually do this short-handed as well. Pretty nice setup. See, we've also got some spare fuel there in the middle, and looks like we can see those carbon forward beams tying back in here to the hull, probably to that primary bulkhead. All right, we're back up front here, and we're just taking a look in this hatch here, which when we look down here, we find there's the crew quarters we were talking about. So there's a head there, small sink, shower setup. And then forward of that, we can see there's a bunk up there, forward, some storage area. So not bad as crew quarters go on smaller boats. Doesn't look too bad. That's a wrap for Difference, the Alibi 54 we have listed here in Grenada. For more details, check out the link below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any questions about this boat or any of the others we have listed. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos from Chris Runlet, Catamaran Authority.